every year this moment in particular carries for me a specific personal significance, because I come from a place where that flag wouldn't be flying in front of a city hall where I come from, right? I moved here to find a place where I could belong, and like so many others here, I understand that visibility itself is never a neutral act, right? And we know that raising this flag isn't trivial either, because in some parts of this country today, what we're doing is illegal. Let that sink in for a moment, right? And I'm going to share something now specific to my own experience, and that's on the minds of many people in this room and across our community. But as we're witnessing this unprecedented wave of backlash across the U.S. targeting 2S LGBTQIA+ people, hundreds of bills are attacking transgender, gender nonconforming, and two-spirit people. Right now, they've been introduced across the country to restrict our health care, to limit participation in public life, to censor education, and erase our legal recognition. And they're not going to stop with the trans community, of course. They've already told us that. But despite the claims that those people might make pushing this agenda, there are deliberate efforts happening right now to make it harder for people like me to live safely, openly, and with dignity, and many of us here in this room. As a result, people are being forced to leave their homes, not because they want to, not because it's for the vibes to come to Seattle and live their best life here, but because the alternative is too dangerous. This is a policy-driven displacement that's happening across the country, and it involves families asking whether their children can access health care. It means individuals considering whether they can remain employed, housed, or even if they can legally exist in public as themselves. And in some places, these oppressive policies carry the threat of prison time, often for the simple act of having the audacity to be seen. So many of those individuals are arriving in places like Seattle seeking safety. And we proudly call ourselves a welcoming city here. This is a standard that we've set for ourselves. It's a commitment that requires that our policies, our services, and our communities reflect the values we claim to hold, and they do quite broadly, right? And I appreciate everyone here in this room who helps make that happen and who helps uphold this culture, but that means ensuring access to housing, healthcare, and further legal protections. It means resourcing the organizations that are on the front line today solving this crisis, and it means defending and strengthening the protections that make this city a place where people can truly live, thrive, and belong.